And now, Fandom Wrestling presents Revengeance 2 Second Impact.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next installment in NSFW, Revengeance 2 Double Impact. I am your play-by-play commentator, Angelo Miller, and with me, as always, the colour.
Your king, Jimmy Jackson, back for another run. Oh, Jesus Christ. He was so excited he called it Double Impact instead of Second Impact. But yes, we are going to start off with an amazing match, the Battle Royale, an 8-man contest over the top rope Battle Royale in which the winner will have a shot at the regional title.
That is correct. Obviously, later on tonight, we do have a regional title match between Ian R and Lexi. But whoever wins out of that gets to challenge this guy next.
The following contest is an 8-man battle royale to determine the new #1 contender for the NSFW Regional Championship.
Indeed, now we have the first member who's going to be coming out here. Of course, there's no real advantage here.
And look who's coming out first.
One of the people who who hasn't had necessarily the best record in over-the-top matches, but he's had a pretty decent run recently, picking up wins on the road twice.
On his way out first, representing the DDR, Black Tiger, Alex Richards.
So anyone who's been watching NSFW Weekly, as soon as this match was announced, Alex finished off his match with Geist in a not so thumping win, but a win nonetheless. Came out and proclaimed that he wanted to be the first person in this Battle Royale, and he was actually the only person to formally put himself forward for the match.
Are you kidding me? It was a thumping win. It was more of an exhibition of what he can do than an actual...
Granted, half of it was impossible under normal everyday circumstances, but I mean...
He was breaking a robot twice his own weight. How can it not be thumping?
I mean, it is Geist. I mean,
yes.
He's literally stuffed with cats and
fear.
Yeah, there's not much else to him. But regardless, Alex is on a bit of a streak at the moment, and I think he's coming into this match fairly confident that he could come out with an opportunity for the regional belt.
Indeed, but he's got 7 more people to fight against. As you're going to see who's going to come up next. Oh, God.
What can we say about Captain Valentine?
I can't. I shouldn't.
On his way out second, representing Team Deca, Captain Valentine!
tell me something nice to say.
Well, what some people would talk about is that Team Decker, people have always established it as just being Lord Chris, Washu, Ian R. People are still trying to figure out what Captain Valentine has to do with it.
Although, let me give you something nice. He did pick up a surprising win on day 2 against Marshall Merry by basically choking him out between his legs. I don't think the happy ending is legal, but we're allowing it.
It was probably one of the strangest finishes I've ever seen to a wrestling match. But it was, what got me was just the caliber of the opponent he had. I mean,
and he wasn't able to beat Foxic on day 4. Still smarting from that in what was a very good match, but is he still going to be injured because of it?
Valentine was featured at Aim for the Top in the Fatal 4-Way match for the Regional Championship, so this could be his rematch for it. Speaking of Chris, here he is.
On his way out third, also representing Team Deca, fan service Lord Chris.
Not the best run, has he?
No, at this moment in time, he is currently 0-4. For one of the guys that was once seen as one of the brighter aspects, and one of the veterans of the company, he's not done particularly well. Still a fan favourite, still puts up very tough efforts. It's just a shame he's never actually won any of them.
Unfortunately, he did used to joining a tag team with Ian at the first day of the tour, and it kind of went about as well as you'd think.
Yeah, Chris died like twice during that match, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Ian was off chasing butterflies.
I mean, we haven't got any confirmation that he's died twice because we can't afford doctors.
We slap him on the head and he's able to do a reaction, so he's fine.
As long as he can blink and breathe, then he's he's fine. He's able to compete. Hopefully he can turn the tables on this.
The first ever regional champion.
On his way out fourth, the first ever NSFW regional champion, Foxic.
Day 1 of the Road to Revengeance tour, Foxic, Lexi had a huge match. Huge main event match to which Lexi picked up victory, became the second ever regional champion. Foxic, based on our official figures, technically only held the belt for less than a day, unfortunately.
What a way to lose the belt though.
Yeah. The records state that with NSFW Weekly becoming official, the belts became active as of the day of the first show. It's a shame you couldn't hold them to any longer, but the regional championship is one of those belts where there's so many competitors for it and there's so many defences that it's not about the length of the run, it's how many times you can defend it.
And here's the thing to think about: if he ends up winning this battle royal, we're going to be seeing him against Lexi again, possibly, and it's going to be a phenomenal match if it's even half as good as the one that was last time.
It could very well happen.
Oh no, it isn't, is it?
It is.
Oh
Making his pay-per-view return.
On his way out fifth, representing the Outcast Club, Fifi.
We haven't seen Fifi at a pay-per-view since the first Revengeance.
Yep.
That was a good while ago.
Yep, 2012, if I recall it, but getting a win against the mad Scottish bastard himself, Angus McFightmaster. Since has returned, but has found a bit of a losing streak, coming out and losing to St. Michael.
This is news to me. I always thought Angus was dead. I heard he was caring for orphans over in Scandinavia.
He was cast into a lake of reincarnation, and we'll talk about what happened after, but unfortunately don't want to get the lawyers involved.
Yeah, we can't afford them either.
Yeah, we don't want to anger the owl.
We're literally on a shoestring budget, as in that's all we can afford.
And that's all I've eaten for the last week.
because without shoelaces, the number of ankle injuries, can't afford that. Like, he can't even do the splits because we're not allowing him to, because that just, we're not paying for groin surgery.
And also, if you put some parmesan and some sauce on shoelaces, it's still a pretty decent pasta.
I mean, granted, I get paid, so...
You get paid?
Well, yeah, don't you?
Hey, fucking excuse me, son.
Maybe we need to have words.
We are no longer friends. Right, announce the next guy.
I think we'll let the ring announcer do that.
On his way out, 6th, Semmelus.
Now, right, I've got some notes here. I have a feeling we've been pronouncing his name wrong this entire time.
Who cares? He lost twice.
Great powerhouse wrestler, but still needs to, like many people in this company right now, he needs a win. He's putting on good performances, he's had some tough opponents, but he really needs that one win to really start himself off.
Yep, lost against Alex Richards on night 1, and then in night 3, met his end by Ranger with. Have we found the name for that wonderful Destino club?
No.
Oh.
But I'm sure something will come. Something will come to mind probably during this match. Who knows? I mean, there's 8 people. It's going to be hard to keep tabs on everything that's happening. I don't think we're going to have enough time to come up with new finishing maneuvers.
Yes. Okay, and as you said, we've got the 8th man coming out. Now this is interesting.
We've got the 7th man. We've got.
No, this is 8.
No.
We've got it right.
See.
No, okay, 7th.
On his way out, 7th, Sentai Rider Ranger.
But don't worry. I mean, who's counting? I'm just looking forward to this match. Like, it's very rare you get. I mean, we've had rumbles in the past, but we've never had a battle royal of this caliber.
I tell you, who's not counting? My fucking accountant. Not better. Anyway, Ranger has had a pretty successful time of it at the moment, winning in a tag team match with Basil on night 1, and then beating them, as we've said, with that wicked awesome backflip DDT there that he does. We might see it. Whether or not moves like that would work in an over-the-top situation remains to be seen, but there's only one way to find out.
I mean, we could see a lot of top rope manoeuvres from him. He's quite known for his agile aerial manoeuvres.
Always a bit of a risk in an over-the-top royal, though.
As long as you don't climb to the top rope. Second rope is fine. Dangerous rope, but still fine.
Yes. I would tend to avoid that part of the ring at all costs. But that's why I'm here and not out there.
And what's the blow on Ranger?
I did notice that.
Yeah, now finally.
And lastly, but certainly not the least, on his way to the ring, bringing all the honeys to the church, St. Michael!
Did he pay her to say that?
It's all that donation money.
God.
Still very little known about St. Michael. Can't tell if he's good, if he's bad, whether he's into, actual religion or demonic religion or whatever you want to call it.
Here's what we do know. His tag team partner is in the match and just came out before him. Whether they're going to work together or not is going to be a very interesting proposition. Because from what we're led to believe, Ranger was able to provide some form of reason for something like that. Whether or not it's actually going to occur when we've got a prize on the line, the next few minutes are going to be very interesting indeed.
The 4th and final participant from that into the top fatal 4-way in this match actually was the one to take the fall in that original match. As far as I can remember, it was a year ago.
There was so much going on in that match as well.
Hoping to make amends this time. And without further delay, let's just go straight into
It's
it.
gone absolute haywire. Okay, already we've got Lord Chris in the corner, and Alex is working in the other corner trying to get Fifi out, and we've got Foxic in the other corner as well, and the only ones trying not to go for the corner here are Akaranger and Basil are working against each other at the start. That is an interesting proposition there, isn't it?
Wow, that is just... Where do you start, honestly? There's just so much going on right now.
I'm out of breath in the first 10 seconds. This is going to be a long night. Okay, and we've got Alex now starting to work in the middle now. After that initial rush, we are starting to slow down the action, I think. No one seems to be attempting to throw people out.
Just so people are aware, if anyone doesn't know what a Battle Royale is, as in not the 100-man clusterfucks that you tend to get in most video games nowadays, in this one it's a simple case of throwing your opponent over the top rope and having their feet touch the ground. It's that simple. Last person remaining in the ring wins a shot at the regional championship on a later date.
And from there, and from bell to bell, that's the only rule. You may do whatever you damn well please as long as you do it in the ring.
There are no disqualifications,
Listen,
not
Alex,
necessarily
they were
countouts. It's just mayhem.
There's a lot of accidental teamwork going on here. No one's really getting an advantage here. It's all about trying to weaken your opponent so they're easier to throw out later in the match. It's on the edge here. Of course he's the first one out. Bye, dickhead.
What a shame, all that build up for absolutely nothing. Oh well, don't worry about it, folks. Any matches over 4 people or 4 teams don't go on the record books.
And Seth is that as well.
So technically, he hasn't lost. He's just failed to win.
Yeah.
Which makes him slightly better, I guess. But already we're down to 6 people.
And it's probably for the worst that we have an even number of people in the ring here, because if there was an odd number, for that brief moment it was 7, you could have 2 of them working on each other, and then one person just has to lie back and catch his breath.
Well, at the moment, Fifi and St. Michael are being left alone.
Yeah.
Oh wait!
Oh my god!
Valentine's being eliminated.
Thrown out by the raw power of Akaranger there, and we're already down to 5. This...
What is happening with Chris?
Chris, mate!
And
oh
Fifi's
my god,
out.
Fifi's out! We're down to 4 so soon! Now we're starting to go into the second half of the
Huge
match
Pele
now.
kick
We
by
are down
Foxic.
to 4. Foxic still in it.
Akaranger's just taking a
and
breather.
Basil are both in it, and Lord Chris is doing a lot better than I think we'd originally say. Could this be his actual first win? So he's going for Akaranger one. He's taking him!
He's got that, and St. Michael's out as well!
Lord Chris or Foxic, either of these two could be your new #1 contender.
Foxic wants another shot at that regional championship. He wants to reclaim it once more.
And Lord Chris wants anything. He's going up. We're finally having a moment up top here as he goes up onto the second rope.
Oh,
Huge axe handle.
back of the head.
And
Foxic's just taking his time.
Basil and Akaranger are not. Well, St. Michael and Akaranger are not attacking each other, which is. What's going on with them? Are they friends? No. This could be it. Foxic is on the edge now, and he's trying to throw out Lord Chris. He's gone over the top ropes. This could end everything here.
He's trying to hold on to those ropes. He doesn't want to take. Doesn't want to be taken
Powers out of it. Wow.
Showing some strong resilience. One thing that Lord Chris is known for is his resiliency.
It's the only good thing.
It's the only thing he's got. It's the only thing he got. Could take mountains of punishment, but can't deal much of it himself. But he's trying his hardest against Foxic.
Indeed, he's trying. It's a head to the jaw for his trouble, and
Massive suplex.
catches his legs there. It's all well and good throwing moves here, but unless you try and throw him out, it's not worth it. He tries to go for the discus punch there, reverses it into, lifts him up.
Oh, big stolen suplex.
Delayed suplex there, and he's down now. He could go for this one. It looks like no.
Foxic's still there. Still
Looks
coherent.
over his body, and he's carrying it now, but he's having none of it. Remember, one of these is going to fight for the regional title. It's either going to be against Inar or Lexi. And
he's got him up in the corner. He's lifting him up.
I think both these people have to get our minds to their face, and they just have to be the last one. He's
out!
Chris has won something! Chris has actually won something!
Has the streak been broken? Has he finally won a match?
Am I dead? Did this happen?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and
I've got
number one
something to
contender for the regional championship, fan service Lord Chris!
Just getting some facts read out to me now. As mentioned earlier, if you lose a match with more than 4 people in it, it doesn't count as a loss in your record. But at the same time, it's been confirmed this will not count as a win on Chris's record. So he is still 0-4, but he has a regional championship shot at some point.
You're making the rules up as you go along, aren't you?
These are official rules.
Right, next round, we have a grudge match here between Jim and Mart. This has been going on for a long while, and we're going to have the payoff tonight.
So, to quickly go through the setup for this, Mart originally blamed Jim for not being given the opportunity at the men's championship. He was told by Carla that someone else had already been given the shot, and Mart thought it was Jim for some reason. Jim's not happy, and we kind of have this match.
The following contest is a knockout-only match and will determine the new number 1 contender for the NSFW Men's Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, Space Deputy Jim!
Now hold on just 1 minute. Hold on. This wasn't mentioned before. No, more than that. This is for the number 1 contendership for the men's championship.
Oh boy.
Right, this is news to us, folks. We weren't told anything about this. No announcements were made backstage. Nothing was made official on television. And yet, this is an official call.
Good lord, they're throwing an audible here.
Something doesn't seem right on that.
Yeah.
Not that there's never been anything suspicious with Jim or Mart's ever in the history of this company, but I don't get it. Hopefully we'll get some more information about it a bit later, but for right now, it is what it is.
I don't think we ever will be told, frankly. Good lord, and he could have a chance at the men's title that he's always wanted.
Sold his soul and killed his brother just for this opportunity. Is he going to get it?
And his opponent, making his way to the blue corner, Martz.
His veins coursing with anger and what looks like blue angels in light.
He just continues to, quote unquote, improve himself. He's more machine than man now, and I guess that's one of the reasons why maybe he's just losing it a little bit. He's losing his humanity. He just wants the men's championship.
Humanity, he's got fucking robot arms, man. What's left of him that's human?
He's got glowing knees as well.
Christ. So that's where all the used Geist parts go.
How much did this guy pay? I mean, for the augments.
I think now I'm realising why I'm not paid for this job.
Well, when you've got guys like this walking around with, the $6 million dude
Bastard.
here, he is a bastard. I don't like him.
Strutting around here like a metal twat.
Like when he broke up the TFP, that broke my heart because I'm a big fan of MJ Stampede. I'm a big fan, or I was a big fan of Martz. And then he threw that all away, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Of course, I think.
Fuck him.
I think we should probably mention this now that this is not a child-friendly stream. So I'm afraid if there are any children here, you might want to have your parents cover your ears because we're going to be saying the word cunt a lot.
You are correct. This is NSFW. More reasons than one. Yes.
The F stands for fuck. I mean, it doesn't, but I'm doing it for dramatic effect.
I was about to say, I don't think we can really coin the term Namsok fuck wrestling. That's different. That's
the after show.
That's elsewhere. That's like international waters territory.
Right, let the match begin, and immediately goes for the leg. Tries to work his knee into the canvas there. I don't know what the idea is there, but we are right out of the gate. No love lost between these two men. Of course, no pinfalls and no submissions. The only way to win is to fully knock out your opponent, so they cannot stand on their own free will again.
Yep. This feud has been so aggressive between the two that the only way to bring out a conclusion on this is if one person is unable to make any kind of count. You know, a pinfall, submission. In most matches that makes do, but in this one, no. They're just going to beat the shit out of each other. And rightfully so.
And we're about to get some work on the ropes here. Elevated uses the ropes there for a DDT, and his head is ringing right now.
And already Martz is going for his cheap tactics. There are no disqualifications.
So
there are no count-outs.
Expose the ring. It's a nice large metal post. If you want to knock someone out, jab someone's head into it as hard as you can. That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Martz using the opposite corner for the time being. He doesn't want to go straight for that exposed turnbuckle.
A nice long run up, I think. No. Attempts a bulldog, what looks like. Rolls up and down him. Oh, wow. A lot of theatrics there, but I don't think they'll be that useful in a match like this. As you can see, he immediately turns it into a jawbreaker there and on the back. Don't know who felt pain more.
Jim's all fired up. Quick DDT.
Good strategy to work the head there. Oh no, he's gone outside. What's he got?
Like I said, no disqualifications. Anything's
He's got
allowed.
the chair.
Ow!
Right on his shoulder.
Martz just couldn't get his hands up to
Gets
it.
out of the way. Throws him.
Oh!
The chair. Back first on the chair. Drives him. Good lord. He's now looking fit. He's continuing this punishment, this onslaught, as he works the front this time now. Wins him.
Jim's already been seen holding his head, holding his back. Already so early into this match, he's just so beaten up.
But he's back now. He tackles the same leg that he worked on at the start of the match, and he's...
What's he going for? He's got a set up.
Good lord.
Just working that lower back of Martz. And a springboard to the lower back. What is a guy his size doing? Bounce off the ropes like that?
I remember some of the things that he can get, some of the things that he has shown that he can do is he's going for a submission, but it's not useful in a match like this.
Oh, it is. If he's able to target the lower back, because as we know, you can't really target Martz's arms or legs because they're not real. So you go for the bits that are still humane. His entire back, his torso. Those areas, you can work that to your advantage.
As you can see, he's still trying to target the arms, thinking that he's more powerful than Mel. And Martz tries to taunt him there, and it's
Mine just
playing possum there.
Couple of quick. No.
What is this? Flapjacks him. Martz is back in this.
Spine buster. We need more of those from Jim.
Indeed, we do. So far...
Wait!
Wow!
I think that was the 2040.
Yes, that's what I thought he'd be doing all along. Work the head. And what better than to punch him in the head? Still, that turnbuckle is exposed. But he doesn't need it!
Oh! Drops him down. Jim's not getting back up from that. He's been forced up for this though.
Oh dear.
Looks like Martz is getting ready for the gunbuster.
It's on his shoulders.
There's gunbuster.
Bloody hell.
That's got to be it.
If this was a regular match, he could have had it there and then. But this is no regular match. This is a knockout match.
And Jim's straight back
Jim's
up again.
Still in the fight. having done all of this.
Oh,
Finally, that exposed turnbuckle gets some use, and it's against the person who brought it into the match in the first place. And now he's starting to have fun, Jim, after being dropped on his head and shoulders so many times. He gets caught unawares and gets thrown onto his head again.
wait, and
Another for good measure.
What does Martz need to do to keep Jim down?
As you see, he was staggering there. He's taken it out of him quite a bit. There's a chair there. There's all manner of toys inside the ring that he can use, but
He's got so many options, but nothing is working.
That he waits, it lets Jim get right back in this match. Both of them
Comes for a comeback.
Both of them are almost at equal pegging right now.
Smashes him down.
Jump
Gets him into that corner.
Bad corner. Oh
No, and
Kept him. Plays possum again.
Martz
Jim is
looks
falling-
like his... Wait!
Oh my god!
Beautiful
Just when
rolling
you
clothesline.
thought he was about to finish things. And he's trying to cut off the circulation.
Just wants
to
to
the
slow
head.
it down a
Yes.
little bit.
This
There's no time
It's
limit.
not-
He can spend as long as he wants in that.
But it seems like he's powering out of it, using those strong elbows into his chest, which has taken so much punishment so far.
Wait, sends him out to the outside.
Yeah,
What is he
outside,
doing?
as you can see, there are no,
He's eyeing him up.
no, Martz, don't do this. Bloody
Oh!
hell.
Between the second and third ropes into a swinging
Torpedo
DDT.
Head first into the mats on the outside, and they're not thick mats. Just a 1 inch of whatever the mat surface is between that and the concrete below. As you can see, the unprotected table there, that could come into play. We have steps there, we have the steel post on the outside as another hard forearm sends him flying into the table.
This fight taking place in front of the Esperanto announce table.
Yes, indeed.
We can't understand what they're saying, but just looking at their faces right now on our external monitors, they're looking a bit frightened at the moment. You don't know what these two are going to get up to.
I don't think they're even speaking Esperanto. They've probably seen they've probably seen it on the autoprompter, and they probably speak Italian, and they're just trying to make it up as they go along, which indeed is what they do in Esperanto.
Big boy sent on.
Indeed, and we have two tables there. I don't know why they put up the second table, but I think it was for use for some form of use here.
Well, that's our table, but the problem is, due to a few limitations we've actually had to be placed within the crowd.
Yeah.
We've actually had to buy tickets for this event.
I don't even know how I did it. I had no money for it, but I still did anyway. I bet Jim probably wishes that he was in the crowd right now with us, but no! There's a lot of playing cocky here. A lot of people, a lot of false senses of security, false lulls in security here, which is being exploited. And the momentum shifts again for a DDT on the outside. And once again, Jim is stamping on his limbs. Catches him napping again. He rolls up on the floor, head first.
There's just no end to Jim's endurance. You can't, Jim is a monster. He's gone the route of the space deputy instead of just Jim. But it's still the same man underneath that attire, representing his country, I guess.
Yep.
And just, he's decided, no, he's not going to be a bad guy anymore. He wants to represent his country. He wants to represent the good side of himself. He wants to actually do something great.
And
but
it's
when
great
you
how he's so resilient, considering he's the only member of the Thai space program. He is pulling more than double duty right now.
They've been on the outside of the ring for so long.
Yep.
Could we be seeing the finish anytime soon?
There's no danger. Yeah, there is no danger of a count out because there are no disqualifications, no count outs. The only way you can win is to make sure the other guy does not get up. And what better place to do it on a spot of the arena that could potentially end your career. And another forearm, takes him down again.
Just remember, after this match, whenever it will end, and boy, it could last a while, we have got 4 championship matches later on. Looking forward to that. Of course, the men's title is being defended. Richard versus Loimat, regional championship. ENR is going after Lexi's belt. And then the tag team championships, Merriman will be defending against a team that we still don't know of at this point in time. And then, of course, our main event, Katie Warrior Princess, Ellie Edwards, the women's championship, rematch from Aim to the Top, singles competition. There must be a winner.
Indeed, now we have Mart throwing the shift of power once again into his direction, using the table as a weapon, almost a...
What is this? Ow! Dropping him on that arm.
On his... throws him back down, damages both the back and the arm, and as they've been slugging it out for so long, every single move is going to be amplified here, and it's on thin mats as well. I don't know whether I should be impressed or not that they're neglecting to use weapons here. They want to go full on mano a mano here. And swinging another swinging break like that, landing square on his shoulders. But it's still not having any of it, as you see.
There's got to be... There's still something in the tank. But how much more? How much more could these two possibly have?
Oh.
Surely at some point one of them must give up.
There is no giving up. The only way you give up is by not being able to move. That is the way of the match, and it's probably one of the most fairest matches we have. It's not about whether your brain can hold on, it's whether your body can. And we see Jim is in yet again a bad way here. Kicks him in the face.
I mean, what else could be said about this match other than they've been going at it for so long, and it's just...
He's bleeding.
Okay, finally, some progress.
Could this be a turning point? The blood is making him angry. The blood has turned Matt into a... Mart's now going hell for leather right now.
You know what? I'm going to use this time just to shoot a little bit. Now, when it comes to Mart, I hate him. I've told you before. I said it earlier in this broadcast. I fucking despise the guy. And just to continue to see him in this match, still standing up, still not taking a fall, still dealing out punishment, it makes me fucking sick.
Well, it's because of his diligence. All he wants is a shot at that championship, at the men's championship, and he will do anything, including put away Jim, to get it. And that's exactly what he's got to do right here in NSFW Wrestling Revengeance. Second impact, and Jim is trying to dominantly stretch him. At this stage of the match, a move like that's supposed to break down the flow is... I was going to say it was going to tire him, but it isn't working. And he's choking him. He's actually just choking him with his boot. That is the height of rudeness. There's no room for rudeness.
What does he have to do in order to end this match?
Oh my god!
That'll do!
Oh my
Finally,
god!
we have a winner! Finally! After so long! Martz wins, pointing Jim through the barricade. But that also means Martz is the new
Your
number one
winner
contender
and new
for the men's
number
championship.
one contender for the NSFW Men's Championship, Martz.
It's not what you wanted, but it's what you're getting.
I'm just
even
glad
even you have to agree he earned it.
I'm just glad there was a winner. He didn't earn it. He's been talking shit.
He put down another man. A brutal end to the match as well, taking someone through the barricade. I worry for Jim's health, frankly.
Moving on, we've got Nightshade Moon versus Becky of Belarus coming up. One of the only matches we had for this card that wasn't announced on the 4th day of the Road to Revengeance tour. this all came about because, well, Becky beat NSFW during the talk and also helped beat them both in a tag match. So now she wants to go 3 for 3 against this duo.
Yes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the red corner, representing the Outcast Club, and accompanied by NEXO, Nightshade Moon.
So, Nightshade Moon. Last couple of matches for her haven't been necessarily great, unfortunately. Still, it seems to be looking for a win so far on Road to Revengeance.
Granted, she's only ever had 2 matches in her career. She was featured in the Aim for the Top tournament, where she lost in the first round to her sister, Katie Warrior Princess. And then, as we said, she actually lost to her sister again during the Road to Revengeance tour in the tag match, teaming with NEXO against Becky and Katie. So, Nightshade, she's a little bit peeved. Maybe she's a bit irritated that she's probably not on the same standing as her sister. But then she's also got Becky to deal with. I mean, Becky has come out of nowhere, only ever having made 1 Rumble appearance in the past, and has just exploded onto the scene.
And every time they have faced, it's Becky and it's Katie who have always come out the victors. No one wants to admit they're second best. And winning tonight will come some way into being able to change that.
Well, Nightshade has got the advantage with NEXO at ringside, so hopefully that will be a good omen for her. But again, Becky is no slouch.
And her opponent, making her way to the blue corner, Becky of Belarus.
Of course, we saw on the first day, her against Annie, having to deal out 4 extra countries to put her away. One of the most brutal finishers I think we have in the entire NSFW. With the stupidest name.
You say that, but it doesn't matter how stupid the name is. I mean, if a move's effective, it's effective.
Yes, but the person taking it lands on their bastard head, and I don't want to be the guy who goes to the person's parents and say, "I'm sorry, your daughter died from a extra crunchy to the head."
The bell rings and we get this match started. Do you think we could be saying any implications in the women's division based on this match? I mean,
Well,
if Becky does pick up the win, you could, in a way, kind of think, well, she's got more wins than most. Maybe she could have a shot at the women's championship.
If Katie wins tonight, it's whether she deems her worthy. Does she want her friends to fight her? Of course, that all depends on 2 things. Number 1, can Ellie shut her out? Can Ellie beat her in the main event tonight? And also, what's happening right now? It seems that Becky's was originally getting the advantage, but just getting so much reverses it into that suplex there, and Becky's on the ropes. Surprisingly strong start there from Nightshade.
Bringing her down with reverse DDT.
Even though she's grabbing what's with her hands. And again, we seem to have we really need to tighten those corners, don't we?
Well, just remember, as far as we're aware for this match, it is disqualifications, so she has to be careful with that.
Yep.
If she's caught using the ring or any foreign objects in an aggressive manner, she could risk having this match thrown out.
And you have to think, if she's done that, it probably stretches more than just a win. She's already... Her record is pretty checked at the moment. Maybe it doesn't matter to her if she loses or not. She just wants to put her away for good.
She just doesn't want Becky getting another clean victory over the Outcast Club duo.
And everything that Nightshade is doing, Becky's got an answer for. She is still on top, even after this initial jumpy start, into the sidewalk slam there.
Slowing down the pace.
Oh no!
straight up into an explosive forearm. Counters it. Into
Another jawbreaker. She's down. Goes for the pinfall. Here we go. Only gets a 1 count.
Just desperate for it.
That right you off. Goes for the same thing again, potentially. Working the back there. Going up top here. This could be big.
Referee's asking her to
Referee
come
is-
down.
It's
No,
ready.
she's
Gonna
waiting.
stand up. What are we going to see? What are we going to see here from her? Oh my god! Is this it?
Total Eclipse right next to the ropes. 1,
Wait,
2.
referee,
No!
Only a 2 for Total Eclipse. Wow.
Becky was very, very close to the ropes there. She could have put her hand out any moment, but was able to kick out with such resiliency.
I think that move has never been kicked out of. What has Nightshade got to do?
Just to give some awareness to people watching, the red border around the ring indicates a break zone. If you're in a pin or submission, that will break it. Speaking of breaking,
We got it! Yes! Is it? It's
Extra Crunchy!
I've been waiting
1,
all month for
2,
this.
no!
Only a 2.
Can't have just one.
Once you pop, you can't stop. Now she's having fun with it. Now targeting the head and the shoulders again, repeating with these drop kicks, and for a third swinging neck breaker there. She's having fun now. But no.
Nightshade's still in it. Roundhouse kick. Multiple kicks to her. Knocks her
Both
down.
of them have delivered some powerful moves to each other, and I think it could be right back to square one right now.
Go in the middle of the ring. What she got?
Hooks the leg.
Oh, jeez. Drops
Works
her down.
the right shoulder there, and she's just saying, "Is that it?"
She's not done.
Work the teeth.
Oh,
No. No.
Oh,
Brutal kick to the head there.
that's gotta be it.
Center
Pulling
of
it
the
through
ring.
the
Center
centre.
of the ring. This could be it.
1, 2. Oh, 2.5.
Count. We are getting. She is getting closer and closer to finally getting the win. Oh no, she's going up top. She is going up top. We could have it.
Using those wins to her advantage. What's she going for? Is she going for another Total Eclipse?
I thought she was going for something different there, but no. Second
Cheers.
Total Eclipse. Center of the ring. Take it. It's hers. If she can get it.
Cover.
Goes for the cover now.
And it's still not enough.
How? How did she not stay down? 2
Wait.
Total Eclipses.
What is she doing now? She's not on the
She's on
top
the-
rope. She's on the sides.
Oh! Meteora with the double legs off her, and she's going for a running attack now. She's aiming for the head. There is a very good reason that she's doing this. She's putting her away for good, I think. Becky, after what we thought was going to be a cut and dry case, is having the match of and the beating of a lifetime right now.
Yeah, Becky is in a bad place.
Oh no!
Oh, and she's about to enter an even worse one.
You want another?
Oh,
She got another side of the chin.
and Nightshade.
Oh, we're having a third.
Nightshade is
No.
just so full of it right now. Getting the crowd to jeer her so
is
loud. Becky
is
has
not getting up.
Becky has become such a hot favourite in recent times that they're not liking this. Oh, cancels the top
she's
rope.
Trying to.
Becky's still got an ounce
She's
of
still
life in
got
her.
fight in her. Why though?
Sends her into the red corner. Annie looking up. Hasn't interfered
No!
just yet.
Could this be a comeback? She's working her into the corner now and just trying to
Oh! Face washing.
wipe the smile off Nightshade's face here. Trying to work her.
She doesn't want to take any more of that shit.
What a comeback if she can pull this off.
Just getting her breath a little bit.
I don't blame her. She's calling for it. Could it be? Could it be? Get to from behind. We're going to have a second one. We're going to have it. Head down. Baxter Country. 1,
2. And that's
Becky
it.
with the comeback of the century. Hits 2 Baxter Crunchies. Wins it back from the death. How did she do that?
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Becky of Belarus!
An amazing comeback by Becky. She is now in 3 matches. She has defeated the Outcast Club duo in both singles and tag team competition. What else can you say? She dominated them.
Tell me she's not number 1 contender now.
Well, folks, we're on to one of our first championship matches of the night. The NSFW Men's Champion, Richard the Problem Prothero, goes up against the supposedly controversial number contender in Lollymat.
Yep, and he has brought his I don't know with him. We don't know why. Maybe that's because in title.
Let's send it down to the ringside for the official announcements.
The following contest is for the NSFW Men's Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, Lolly Matt.
As you can see, we've brought an ambulance out here. And given the almost arrogance of Lolly Matt, I want to see him in it.
Since Lollymat had this big change and was able to unleash this, I guess, is a persona, a stand, something or other, he's been a different person. He knows what his weaknesses are, but he's using his strengths to their full advantage, and he has managed to place himself in a position that, if you were to tell me, say, a couple of years ago, I'd have said absolutely no chance. But here he is. He's going after the men's championship, Richard's first defence of the title.
Of course, he's hitting the right win at the right time. All he needed was to beat Jim. That's what he did. And that's why he's here.
With a bit of help, of course.
Yes. Praise be! Go ahead,
His opponent, making his way to the blue corner, Richard the Problem Prothero.
Here comes Richard, one of the most popular guys on the roster, current men's champion. He's kind of just taken this whole Lollymat situation with like the tiniest grain of salt, to the point where Richard was just full out mocking the fact that Lollymat was the next contender.
Now, just to put that in perspective, this is a man who believes he is a 33-year-old Chinese woman mocking the fact that Lollymat is deemed the second best man in the company. Just putting that in perspective there. I don't get it either.
Well, these clash of personas and everything, you'd think to yourself, well, why is this for the men's belt? Well, quite simply, it just is.
Run with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the NSFW Men's Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, the challenger, representing the Outcast Club and accompanied by I don't know. He is the current #1 contender, Lolly Matt.
Who's he accompanied by?
I don't know.
And why are you employed here?
And to my left, the champion. He is the first reigning and first time defending NSFW Men's Champion, Richard the Problem Prothero!
As announced,
His mouth scares me.
this will be his first defence of the championship. Richard, on the road to Revengeance, did pick up, however, a very, very heavy loss against Count Mary, to the point where actually it was confirmed that he had sustained a minor injury to his torso before this match. So already he's at a slight disadvantage. And with Idaho in Lollymat's corner and all those tactics involved, this could actually be a very tough fight for him.
Indeed. He's mocks Lollymat constantly, and now that he's coming in from a disadvantage, I think it's just time to put up or shut up. So here we go. Bringing the action right down at the start with this choke here. Matt's beginning to move now. There we go. Work in the injured chest there. And now it's responding with an elbow of his own. And another one for good measure.
If anyone's watching this match expecting a technical masterpiece, you're not going to get one. You're going to get falls, brawls, and anything else that rhymes with those two words. Wait, what was that?
I don't know. He's real? I thought he was a figment of life. Oh, that was a mean trick there. And that is why he's in the spot now.
This is the advantage that Lollymat has. The fact that Idaho cost Richard his match at Aim for the Top, and this is what led to this entire thing happening. Was that one thing? He's thrown a chair in the ring, and also whilst behind the referee's back, he uncovered yet another ring buckle. The referee, we really have to train these guys. So right now, it's very reminiscent of their match from Aim for the Top, and he's going for the chair. No. I don't know. He's got the ref distracted.
I don't know why he went for the chair when it was in full view of the referee. Was it a trick?
In any case,
how much of this had they planned?
In any case, Idaho was able to get a distraction, but not too much of an advantage, as Richard takes control once again.
Whips his neck over him, and he's again working the head, trying to wrench his nose off there.
Throws him into the corner. I would say if Richard wants an advantage in this match, he's got to move away from that red corner, pull him back into the blue one.
Indeed. On the chair there.
Just caught the back of his head.
Huge throw there. Suplex him onto that chair.
Come on, the ref's making the leg count. Come on. 2.
And I think he should have some words with the ref there, because that title could have been his.
Yeah, the ref was very slow on that occasion. What the hell was that?
He can do that?
A 360-degree swing mid-air off the second rope. Physics and logic do not apply to this man.
The punch, the attack sustained to the chest has probably made him stronger.
I mean, this was a man at one point who could climb to the top rope with another person and complete 4 complete spins before dropping them into a powerbomb.
Wow, and this is giving him a second lease of life, and he only gets a 2 count there. I think that Matt might have a bit more fight in him. He works the head again. No though.
Ooh, huge
one of his own
breaker.
there. Oh no.
What's he going for?
No, what is this?
Wait, no!
You idiot, Matt! You had him in your hands.
He thinks Richard was dazed when really he's just simple. What is Lollymat? No, he's still in it.
He's still fighting.
He's got himself somewhat back to normal. Goes for a cover.
Goes for a cover.
No way is this the win.
No!
Oh, it is.
No! And Richard has won
with a Russian leg sweep.
What? We didn't see a problem, Bob. This was a major error in booking to have Lollymat as the challenge.
I mean, what works. I mean, let's hear the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still the first NSFW men's champion, Richard the Problem Prothero!
You'll get some people thinking that we've just seen a Mac Classic, but these people are blind. That was, and I think we can pretty unanimously agree, not NSFW's finest hour. Let us move on and never speak of this again.
I mean, at the end of the day, Lollymap, his tactics didn't work. He's still got a lot of training to do. What can we say? He's had his opportunity. Oh wait!
She's not on the card, is she?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome down to the ring, representing the Neo Federation, Ren.
Yeah, Ren is not booked for tonight. Like, we've just come straight out of the men's contest, and well, this is news to us. We've not been told about this.
Yeah, so we're supposed to have tag team action soon. Is this going to have something to do with it?
And wait a minute, what is Washu doing out here? I mean, she's not booked either. I guess we're just letting anyone come out and saying whatever they want. But
Also, I have reservations with her saying that she's the queen.
Making her way down to the ring, representing Team Deca, Washu.
There's only one. There is the Ice Queen of the Women's Division, Ellie Edwards, and well, as the number one contender, I think she should probably just back down now.
Very strong words from both sides in this one, but let's just focus on the slight loophole for a second there. Ren never made an official challenge. Washu did. So the committee might be looking into that. Who knows?
I think of course, I think that's probably the fairest way, because of course the current number one contender was beaten fairly by Washu, so it makes sense.
There's so much going on in the women's division right now, but let's focus on the regional division. ENR came out, made a challenge against Lexi. It was accepted. Here's a match. Let's go to ringside.
The following contest is for the NSFW Regional Championship.
Indeed, the regional championship, one of the ones that has been set up to be the open division, one of the most difficult belts to defend I think you could find in any wrestling federation. You never know who your next opponent is going to be when you're regional champion, as you've seen here, as we've got whatever the hell this is.
What is he doing? He's got that gem again? I don't understand this person. I just... Wait.
Oh, that's bad.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, Ian R.
I told you about this last time. I'm still as confused as you
Who
are.
comes out on stage and dresses in front of the audience?
I thought we had agreed that was a space tacker. That's where he gets his ideas. And I defy you to come up with a more sensible reason. Because quite frankly, it's Ian. I don't think they're fucking
I'm just not... I don't know what to say. He's just... I mean, you heard him speak at, on the road to shows.
That wasn't speaking, that was grumbling with...
That was just him muttering out loud to whoever was listening, if anyone.
At least he stopped talking about the land of hammers. Of course.
From one veteran to another.
Yes.
Making his first defence. And it's a big one.
It's all well and good giving yourself an opportunity like this, but if you can't beat the guy, it's not going to have any worth at all.
And his opponent, making his way to the blue corner, Lexi.
So what have we seen? I mean, beginning of the tour, he became regional champion.
And by beating Alex Richards at a top. And it seems to have been going on the up and up for him, hasn't it? Can he be stopped?
Again, he's been with the company since the very beginning, and
has he suffered a loss yet?
I don't think he has. I think he's...
On the tour, he's faced Foxic in that brutal match on the first night.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the NSFW Regional Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, the challenger. Representing Team Deca, he is the current #1 contender, Ian R.
At least he took the hat off.
Might be a weapon.
And to my left, the champion, representing the Dream Driving Revolution. He is the second reigning and first time defending NSFW Regional Champion, Lexi.
As we've seen, he's beaten Ian's one-time partner, Chris, before in a non-title match on day 4 of the tour. And now he just needs to beat the other. Truly the wild card. I don't think we know what Ian's about to unleash.
He looks frightening.
Thank God we're up here in the stands.
And starts off with a huge drop kick to Lexi.
He's
For someone as simple as him and so large, he's quite agile.
yes,
Ow.
he's dealing in moves I never thought he'd have the manual dexterity to do. I think impressed is probably the wrong word here. I'm surprised. And I think Alex was probably expecting a 30-second match so he could go home and
Do something else. I don't know.
There we are. Now it might start to get back into his corner here. I hope Alex didn't leave the oven on. Yes, now we're starting to get into what I think might be more familiar territory for Alex as he goes for a strong start now. Doesn't knock him off his feet, but that's probably due to the huge difference in size, and he throws him out the ring. That's some amazing strength there from Lexi to do it.
And suddenly there seems to be a bit of a sense of slow motion.
For some reason,
Maybe this is Ian using some of his tactics to slow the match down literally.
we have to learn how to deal with his air treatment. I'm worried because if I break wind now, it's probably going to last for an hour. I don't think I can handle that much commitment.
And thank
God.
okay, we're out of that.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. It seems just that one corner, one side of the ring is just time just slows down.
That's what the hat does.
I don't understand how it works.
And Alexi is bringing back the pay.
What count are we up to with the referee? Surely he's up to like 7, 8, something like that. Just remember that.
There we go. What the? It happened again.
And he's in the back of the ring.
My brain hurts now.
That's,
Ow.
God.
Guys,
We weren't prepared for this.
my nose is bleeding. My nose is fucking bleeding.
Can we get
Ian, you bastard.
Can we get someone to investigate the whole time gate situation? Unless this is what Richard was on about during the road to, the whole idea of a time cube. In which case, I don't want to hear about it, just sort it out. We don't want this.
And the blood vessels in my nostrils have vomited out of sheer confusion.
We're only allowed a 15-minute overrun with this pay-per-view.
Alex has gone high, and he... Yeah, you do that, Lexi. Do to him what he did to me.
But not like that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Lexi's...
what is Ian doing?
What are you doing, man?
Oh!
God!
Jesus! What was the ref going for? It's like
What?
he suspected something, but... Wait,
Did he
What
use a
the
third
hell?
object?
he just had Lexi wrap around himself.
He's broken Lexi.
No,
Should've-
no.
Lexi
not
is
this
back
one.
in the room now. He has sustained bleeding to the face.
This is just... I'm... For
What
lack of
the
a...
hell has gone on in the last 5? Was it 5 minutes?
I don't know.
1 minute.
I'm questioning my age at this very moment.
At this moment now,
For all we
the
know,
match
this...
is still going on, and Lexi is now starting to work his magic again.
Lexi, I don't know if he's aware of all this bullshit that's happening. For him, it might just be completely normal.
It seems
But-
to be. Wait, he seems to have driven it back
Wait.
now, and he hits the bulldog. Goes for the pin.
That was the beneath hell.
Oh, only gets a 2 count.
He did win the regional championship with that very move.
And everything else as well.
Wait, what's he
Is
doing?
he doing it as well?
Wait,
Is it?
oh my
He
god!
hits.
Did he just... Maybe... Did he just channel some of that power from Ian? into
What
a
is
single
he
punch.
doing?
Is that enough to keep him down? No.
Did Richard the Prawn Profro did he get punched earlier and some of his Chineseness spill out all over the ring? Everyone's challenging Chi right now, and I don't know what's going on, frankly. But as we see, Lexi is currently he's gone up top. Oh,
No,
he's been caught!
got caught!
He got caught in going for the crossbody, and he eats the ropes for his trouble on the neck. And Ian,
He's channeling some more of that energy from around the crowd. Please, no more.
I swear the crowd has started to go green.
We don't need any more of this supernatural shit happening.
I'd like to go more than a day without a nosebleed, thank you. I already had one, I don't want two. And Alexi is bleeding hard as well.
He's going for that claw, and it's going Magna.
Oh no. I don't know. Why?
No, and he lets it go. He doesn't quite understand why that didn't work. Maybe if he didn't let go in the first place, he'd been better off.
The strength and the size of Ian is proving to be a much stronger factor than we initially thought. Who would have thought that Ian would have put on this much of a fight as he is able to kick out at 2, gets out of the way, channels that drop kick.
Oh no!
Works with his head. No!
It's the lazy man headbutt.
Slams his
3
head
of them.
open like a goddamn coconut. Doesn't quite know where he is. He's going for the pin. 1, 2.
That's it.
It's there.
No.
We've got a new regional champion.
No, not this way.
The bookies. They don't know what's going on right now. I think we've made Ladbrokes bankrupt, mate.
Here is your winner and new NSFW Regional Champion, Ian R.
He's got the fuel for his spaceship. Who knows what could happen? We've seen time distortation. I can't even speak properly anymore.
All I'd say
Space and time and everything is just messed up.
ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear this, locate the most lead-lined room in your house. Take your children there and hug them.
Let's just quickly move on. NSFW Tag Team Championship is on the line. The Merry Men defend it against a mystery team.
We have
As seen here.
with expert graphic design. It is our passion. We have no idea who they're going to be facing off against.
There's not going to be any formal introduction in the ring because, let's be fair, we're still recovering from what just happened. Everyone's confused. Wait.
Is this a time that?
Wait a
Is this
minute.
a time dilation? Is
Wait.
this real? It's Phil.
It's Phil. What is Phil doing? Phil's challenging for the Tag Team
The following
Championships?
contest is a tag team match for the NSFW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, Phil Presidente.
The last time we heard from Phil, he came out and he said that he felt like he wasn't getting enough opportunities despite being probably one of the most decorated and most well-known guys on our entire roster.
Indeed.
The dickhead.
And he said he wanted the men's championship, and yet he's gone for a different belt, completely different one, the tag team. But who's he with?
There's no colours, there's no logo. Wait,
No,
no.
he did it.
And his partner, Hollywood Will.
Did he just join the... Wait. What's that on the... No,
He joined. He bloody joined.
he didn't join the World Order. Oh, that boa is going everywhere. He didn't join the WWO. But as you can see in the background, just about, folks. Will is part of the Neo-Fed.
Has he sold his soul to the devil?
But does that also mean that... Wait. Phil is part of the Neo Federation?
That must mean he is. What else could it be?
That man's just sold out.
You son of a bitch.
Everything makes sense now. Aim for the top. Everyone gathered around, backstage. All the talks that were going on. This has been a setup for months. The Phil and Will connection is back together under the Neo-Fed.
This is one awkward family reunion.
And they get a shot?
Their opponents, first making his way to the blue corner, accompanied by Panda Jerk, Froggy Count Mary.
The Marys are coming into this match not knowing at all who their opponents are. But I don't think they would have expected these two.
And we thought they'd be coming in with an advantage because of that strong victory over Richard the Prod Pro Throw we've just seen earlier tonight retain the men's title. This has got to mess with their brains, hasn't it?
More so than the previous match? Maybe. I mean, this is a pretty big bombshell.
Yeah.
But,
also, they're not coming out together.
No, for tag team championship matches, everyone has an individual entrance. It's just part of the spectacle. Gives everyone an opportunity to display themselves.
And allows us to conform to a strict ringtone.
And his partner, Marshall Mary.
Do we know what he won the medal for? That is not an official NSFW medal.
It is still being debated.
I think I can make it out.
There's no details on Wikipedia or Reddit or any of those, completely true, non-biased websites.
Fifth largest marrow, Nottingham Trent Agricultural Festival 1987. He stole that, didn't he? Was he even born in 1987? Is this Ian's doing again? What?
And what the
Ian?
hell? Medals all fucked up.
As his marrows are, probably, if he only got fifth best.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the NSFW Tag Team Championship and is scheduled for one fall. To my right, the challengers. Representing the Neo Federation, they are the #1 contenders, Phil Presidente and Hollywood Will, the Phil and Will Connection. And to my left, the champions. Representing the Mary Clan, they are the first reigning and first time defending NSFW Tag Team Champions, Count Mary and Marshall Mary, the Merry Men.
Okay, everybody, still there's some tag team action with the belts on the line. As they hand over, from the looks of it,
This will be the first time the Marys have had tag team action since Aim for the Top.
yes, that explosive match which went outside the ring and into the back lot. I'm sure this will be able to pick up here, but as unlike the last one, there are disqualifications and there are ring outs, so they are going to have to finish it inside the ring here, and they're starting on the right way as he's driving his head into the post for a count of 10 there.
Very quickly.
He's going to
Count Mary is just not messing around.
springboard straight into an elbow onto his back. And as we've seen on the road, Phil is not the Titan that we once thought he was. Coming back to lose.
No, Phil has had one match on the road to Revengeance. He beat the Marks Merchant, who isn't exactly top of the pecking order.
Yes, yes, now I recall now. It was a surprisingly one-sided affair for most of it. It was able to cut Phil and finish the match notably bleeding, and was really only able to steal a victory, I think, towards the end there. So, how much has he shaken off? Because at the moment, it looks like the tag team titles are going to be safe for the Merrys tonight.
Phil, as we can recall, this is the second Revengeance show, tag into Marshall Murray. At the first Revengeance show 6 years ago, Phil was in the main event against Jim. Nothing was on the line except for pride, and even then, people suspected that Phil would have come out on top, but he ends up losing that night.
And Joe's getting involved. Brilliant distraction there, but it's not done it. Finally, is this the stepping stone now? Is this where Phil's starting to grab it back? He was shocked a bit at the start, but now he seems to have gradually gone in as he does this.
Another big boy sent on.
There we are. It seems that he might have recovered from this start. Oh, that is...
Hentai can make you blind eye poke.
Oh, good lord, it's... Strange as that, and it's all at the moment now, after that initial start.
Oh!
I was going to say it was all Phil, but it's now been...
Oh! Whatever suplex Phil can do, Marshall can do it better.
Can Marshall make the tag, though? It looks like he doesn't want to, even though he's had a bit of punishment at the start now.
He looks like he's still got a shed load of energy left in his body.
And it's all about strategy here. It's when the tags are made is where the matches are won or lost.
I mean, we talk a lot about people's endurance, but again, the Merrys, you have to look at their... Oh!
Brainbuster onto the knee after... And all of a sudden, right back in Murray's corner here.
I mean, you have to go back to aim for the top to see that just how much punishment they can deal out, how much they can take, and in response. And this is why they are the tag team champions.
And as you can see, working the stomps into the corner here, and there is nowhere for Phil to go. They are having fun right now. And one for good luck, right into the chest. Phil's in a bad way. Phil's in a really bad way.
Will wants to tag.
He wants to tag, but he doesn't. His lights are out. He doesn't know where he's at.
Count stops the movement.
Yeah, Count Roy is now back in, and he goes for a pinfall attempt now.
Wait.
And he only gets a 1 count. The resilience of this man.
Both sides were ready to break up. Any kind of conflict.
And we still haven't had Will in, but he's going down. Looks to inside him. He's got him on there. Is the referee allowing it? And he's able to step up.
That's a cover. That's a cover.
Referee.
But Count just gets up and he proceeds back up to the same corner.
But Will has been forced to go back to his corner. I don't think he can chance it a second time. He doesn't need to, and he lands straight on his knee onto there. And now Phil is back up again.
Yeah, Phil was able to get time to recover due to Will's interference.
No, weasels out of it and gives him a kick to the hamstring for good measure, and he's able to.
Will pushes.
It's a reversal party now.
Phil pushes Count into his corner, keeps him away from Marshall.
Over his head and lands him on his shoulder again. And really, you'd expect a tag at this point, but
wait,
it's a swing.
The biggest swing.
Oh, I've waited so long for this one. And he goes flying. Thank God he didn't eat before the match. This could have been ugly.
Why is Panda Jokes? Panda Jokes.
Panda's, as we saw, Phil could have had this match won, but Panda came in to distract the referee by taking off the ring post. Apparently now the referee has been rightly warned, as in previous matches. These ring pads do need to be checked and maintained.
Marshall Murray's corner to the ref.
Oh no.
What's going to happen?
It might be a mistake called.
No!
But he gives him a straight kick in the love spuds. But can he capitalise? That move technically not allowed in NSFW. Rather ironically, given the name and the circumstances. But
Phil is going up top.
This is a mistake, Phil. He's there.
No, Marshall
can't get it. The Phil no fist. And he's going for it again. No, he's dragging him away from the corner and he's going for the cover.
Centre of the ring. Anyone can break it
One,
up.
Two.
And Will misses the interception.
The most able-bodied man in the ring doesn't know
how to break
up an interception straight in front of him, and he rolls straight out after being given a taste of the old knuckle sandwich. Fortunately, his partner Phil is really making this match his own at the moment.
Phil will be looking to tag out very soon, but Count gets it to Marshall instead.
Marshall's got the hot tag.
Will isn't even in the corner.
And
where is he?
He's being while he's down for taking a breather. His mate Phil is being rushed.
Panda Jerk at ringside just helping.
Elbow straight onto the pad.
Panda Jerk is just helping out her brother at ringside. Oh, there's Will. Oh, for a second there, Phil didn't need Will. He almost had the victory on his own merits.
Almost had new champions there. But Will has finally made it back to his corner. I think he may be thinking about having a tag, because even after all that shenanigans and the time breather on the outside, he is still the healthy man in this contest. Both of the Marys have had a pasting, and they continue to do with the DDT there.
It's a good thing he's wearing that helmet.
Indeed it is. It's been thrown to the corner again, and the count is still dazed at the side of the ring, and he's going for it again. To him, just like his brother.
Count and Panda are talking to the ref. It's no, not again.
I think it's turnabout being fair play. The referee has said he's allowed to do that if you're trying to cheat by removing the ring post.
And Marshall's straight back up from it.
He intercepts. Is that it? He's taking advantage of this interference.
Marshall is just so strong in both mind and body that even a kick to the gonads can't keep him down for more than a few seconds. He comes straight back into it.
Indeed, and it's worth taking stock there. Although Phil has his waifu at the ringside, she's not had the opportunity to take part in this match yet.
Yep, Phil's waifu, Mai.
This match so far has been all completely for his team. Phil, every bit of action has involved him at the moment. At some point,
no. The referee's being distracted.
He's up. Buckle bomb.
Could this be it?
These distractions have been really poorly thought out, because all they're doing is giving Phil time to do whatever he likes.
Phil's been in the ring for a good few minutes now, since the beginning of the match.
Indeed, and don't forget,
it's starting to feel a few of those effects.
You could see him grab his head there. Is this part of his ego? He did say that he wanted a shot at the men's championship, so if he says that he can win the entire title off his back, he could have had it there, but another Panda Jerk interference.
And Count Mary gets involved, brings Phil down. Will continues to just stand there.
Finally, they're getting into the rhythm and they're starting to work as a cohesive unit. And both men are down.
Both of them need to make tags here.
The referee isn't beginning to count to 10 for a double knockout, because of course Phil was not on his back. But now they are both rising to their feet, and Phil has got to make the tag at some point.
And here we go, double tag.
Finally we have Will in. Double tag now. Will on one side, Count on the other.
Can Will show himself up? No,
Will immediately walks into a single leg drop kick, but Will is not going to let that take him. He's into the corner as well.
And
Nope.
he gets that counted as well. Oh,
He actually
going
comes
up
down
top.
now. He's being lifted up top. What has he got planned out here? Oh no. No. Is he going to join up there as well? This could be a very short match.
oh, jeez.
Wow!
Fall away.
Throws him halfway across the damn ring. And he's on his second win now.
He's got him up.
Is he
Back
gonna do it
into that
again?
corner.
That corner has had a lot of punishment done to it in this match so far, and both of these corners have.
And Will's just taking it. He's not throwing a single.
He's the Mary's personal punching bag right now.
He's not thrown a single offensive manoeuvre in this entire match so far.
And for all of the intrigue at the start of the match, look at that gut wrench! The gut wrench powerbomb! The
Look.
strength you need to do that after everything you've been through is just amazing. The Marys are not out of this. Not by a long shot.
At this point, though, you could argue that they're wrestling a sack of potatoes.
Indeed they are. But remember,
The Will World Order is completely out of order.
running slam there, and it's even in his side of the ring.
And Will's calling for a tag out.
Phil is
Even though he's only been in for 2 minutes and Phil's had to
Finally.
carry the entire match thus far. Wait. No, he's
Good
still
one.
can't.
the one bit of offence he has, and he can't capitalise on it. This is amazing.
Wait.
He goes
Oh.
flying. The strength it takes to lift a man like that.
And what's
And I
that in
see
the
a chair being
Yeah.
thrown to the ring.
Just about to say, where'd that come from?
Was that Panda Jerk?
It must have been.
Even with all the cards on their side, they'd still have to resort to cheating.
Count doesn't go for a tag.
Doesn't
Tells
need
Marshall
to.
just to move off. He's got an idea of his own.
And are we going to have another fall away slam off this one? Yes, we are.
Oh,
He lands on the chair. He lands with the back on the chair. That hasn't seemed to have slowed him down too much.
He's
But I
okay.
do worry
Yeah.
that could affect him.
he's okay though. Still going.
Going into the press here to
Just
work these
hammering down on Will. Phil is utterly frustrated.
And I note that Ian's influence is still here. This match has slowed down, but I don't think it's against any of the commentators. I think that's just Ian being Ian and some of his Passover weirdness.
Wait, Will manages to take him down.
Oh, he's
And
got him in the
he's
one-
going
he's got him in
straight for a
Boston Crab. He's got him in
submission.
the submission. He's got him in Boston Crab. We haven't seen a submission before
Yeah.
in this match.
He's managed to get in one offensive
Finally,
manoeuvre and it
he's
could
been able to
finish this
change
match.
it. He's in a world of pain right now. But
No, he lets go.
thinks that it's
And
not going to be.
he thinks it's done.
I
He thinks he's done all he needs to do to finish this match. Ow!
big boot.
Finally, after all this time, is Will coming back into this match? And
No, he is.
And more interference. And what
He
the
gets out
hell?
of the way.
He managed to avoid that kick by rolling
But
towards
walked
it.
straight into one. There is. Oh no. Oh no. Marshall was able to walk him in. Marshall was able to.
I think this is
Blindside
referred to
instance.
as the final punch is known as the Dempsey roll.
Good luck. And a familiar sight now, seeing Will out on the floor like that.
Cover, is that enough?
No,
Marshall's closing him
the
down.
referee scouted Marshall
Oh.
entering, and he stopped the count.
And
here, and then finally,
Yeah.
Nia's actually got onto the ropes.
And just at the perfect time, because Phil was taken out. Will wasn't looking like he was going to kick out.
But
Mike
it seems to
just-
have made no difference whatsoever, as we still have the mirrors. Now Marshall tags in.
the Merrys are just dominating this match right now. And Phil is playing his part for his team, but Will just can't
It's
do
very
anything.
But you say this, counteracts with a back suplex there, and now can he actually do something about it? We see that Phil hasn't quite come to his feet yet in the back now, but no. I think it may have been a mistake for Phil and Will to do this much so soon, to tackle against a Merry team that are properly on their game.
Trying to separate that knee.
And it has no real effect thus far. Lifts the head. Again, trying to drive the knee into the back.
He's working his way back into this match. Slowly but surely goes for another big boot, countered. And takes side suplex.
And it seems to be a familiar story here tonight, that we've got pockets of resistance here. But
misses the knee, gets caught.
Straight into that.
And fall away slam.
This is the thing. Every time that Will is getting something in, it's only about seconds worth until it's back to square one again, and one of the Merrys find their way.
He's bringing him back into his corner.
I think he might see a safety in numbers here. Works him into the corner here. He could potentially go for a tag. No!
Still couldn't go for the tag either. Goes. Suplex.
And now.
Goes quick cover. Wait.
Where's Phil? He's just there. He thinks. Yes, and he kicks out at 2.
No. Will. Now, Phil. Not Will. Phil has great ring perception. He's seen that red border. He saw that Will's foot was actually touching that border, hence why he didn't interfere. Luckily, Will was able to kick out. The referee didn't notice it. Oh my god!
Amazing double team there.
And Will's going. Will is going after that tag. It's about time.
Yeah,
he needs to tag out. Get Phil back in. Phil is not only fresh.
There's opportunity. Now remember that Phil did spend a long amount of time at the start of the match in the ring, so we have no. Although he is calling for the tag now, how much does Phil have left in the tank?
Wait.
Fair play to Will. He took his time to get here, but now he's finally starting to make gains here. And he's moving into the centre of the ring, trying to get on. He's going for a pinfall attempt now. As both teams now have all the members in the ring. It counts 2.
Will thought he could win it with the. What's his finishing manoeuvre called again?
We don't know because he never hits it.
Oh yeah, the Delaware you going?
That's awful. That's really awful.
He comes from Hollywood, Delaware.
Fairs.
Population of 10.
And 5 of them are cows. And there we are. Whenever there is any advantage, it is almost instantly nullified by just that little bit of spark that the Merrys have over him. And I think Phil thinks that Phil thought at the first couple of minutes of this match that he had this licked, but
wait,
no,
going for that submission. Wait, Will's got his hands in the ropes.
He's got the leg down, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Wait,
is he going to? He's right there.
Yeah, Will's got his hands underneath the ropes.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. No, he had his hand underneath the ropes. Wait.
The title match ends in controversy. The Merrys retain, but I feel hard done by if I was Phil and Will there.
Yeah, what just happened? You saw it, didn't you? His hand was underneath that rope.
That I did, but I think the referee made a mistake here. He sincerely did.
Here's your winners via submission, and still the first NSFW Tag Team Champions, Count Merry and Marshall Merry, the Merry Men.
See, even the official announcement was questioning that decision.
I think this is going to be disputed very soon. I don't believe. What has Phil got to be thinking? Because he comes in saying that he for a large part of the match had both of them scouted, then to lose on not even a technicality. This ain't over.
Something doesn't seem right. I don't quite understand. I mean, are we going to find out tonight what's happening? Oh no.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Neo Federation and looking hella pissed, Mr. Matt.
Well, can you blame him? I mean, his Phil and Will, part of the Neo Fed, they just lost in a controversial fashion. What's he going to say about it?
He's so angry he didn't even bring his hat with him. That's how angry Mr. Matt without his hat is.
Well, he said he wants to talk to the general manager. Well, here he is. Not a lot of concern on his face, however.
In fact, he looks rather smug about the whole thing.
Making his way down to the ring, the general manager of NSFW Anime Pioneer, Carlo Ben Hardy.
Of course, in recent weeks, he's brought himself to be his behaviour has been very erratic, going so far as to attack his own talent. What's he going to do to Matt? Oh my god! Finally, someone's giving Carlo a taste of his own medicine. We've seen Carlo give the punch treatment to no shortage of talent on the road, but now it's weird seeing someone give it back to him in return.
Man and Carlo, they've just, ever since Aim for the Top, it's just been one heated argument after another. And finally, it's just got to a point where Carlo's just sick of it.
How on earth has Carlo... The only reason that Carlo hasn't straight up fired him is because he's probably got something much worse in store for him.
Just... What?
I think Matt's going to wish he was fired soon.
Well, hopefully we find out what's happening with the tag belts, but right now...
Main event time! Ladies and gentlemen, it's the match we all came to see. It's been a year in the making as Ellie Edwards fights to claim the Women's Championship from Katie Warrior Princess. A grudge match from the earlier main event of Aim for the Top.
These two battled throughout the entire event to be the first women's champion, ending in a ladder match, Katie standing tall. The rematch was set. Katie wanted a one-on-one standard singles match against Ellie, with the winner of that being the best in the company.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event and is for the NSFW Women's Championship.
There's no stipulations, no additional rules. One-on-one, winner takes all.
Pray silence for your rifle of the ice cream. She looks as determined as she's ever been.
She's had a couple more hiccups on the road to Revengeance up until this point, but she is still determined to come out of here with the women's belt.
And of course, she gets a win tonight. It doesn't matter what she's done. She will have the championship, and it'd be like the last year didn't happen. She respects Katie. She respects the champion. But when the bell goes, there is no room for respect anymore. She's going to take that title for her own, even if she has to plow down Katie again.
I mean, that's one of the great things about this match. It's mutual friendship. You know, they just want to compete to be the best. But they're not going to hold anything back. You're in the main event of Revengeance. You're going to put everything on the line for it.
There you are.
Introducing first, making her way to the red corner, Ice Tigress Ellie Edwards.
As we see, it's been it's a main event of the DDR, and they've had a pretty bad night of it thus far, with both of the members of the DDR who are involved in matches tonight both losing.
Yep, both members were featured. Obviously, like I said earlier tonight, we had Alex Richards in the Battle Royale. Unfortunately, was not successful. And we also had Lexi lose his regional championship. You know, I mean, it's a tough one to call. It's anyone's match. It's 50-50.
Indeed, it could have been so different. But now tonight is a chance that the whole hopes of the DDR rest on Ellie's shoulders tonight. For the sake of the stable, she must win.
It's in the name, dream driving. Her dream is to become the NSFW Women's Champion. She has that opportunity yet again. But
she's got to beat someone who she's not beaten before. And here she comes.
in fact, Katie's never been beaten.
Of course, some may argue that when Katie had a preliminary match in the pre-road, it was a tag match.
Yeah, some may argue that she had a much easier road. Both have only had one match, but a tag team match, it's a lot easier, and she was hardly wounded in that match. Took it quite easy. Whereas Ellie, unfortunately, Washu got the better of her in a grueling match. It's tough, and it's only going to get tougher from here.
And her opponent, making her way to the blue corner, Katie, Warrior Princess!
And now, what you got to remember is it has been quite a lot of time from those respective matches to tonight.
Yeah.
It almost doesn't matter how much the punishment is wanted. These wounds will have healed. We'll have both of these women at 100% fighting each other. It's going to be... It's the match I'm most excited for. That's why it's the main event.
Unlike the rest of the matches that have happened tonight, this hasn't got any gimmicks. This isn't a comedy match. This isn't just run-of-the-mill. No, this is the top of the women's division fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the NSFW Women's Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, the challenger. Representing the Dream Driving Revolution, she is the current #1 contender, Ellie Edwards. And to my left, the champion. She is the first reigning and first time defending NSFW Women Champion, Katie, Warrior Princess.
Alright, the time for talking is over. Your main event of Revengeance is going to be on. As the belt changes, one of these two women is going to take that home with them. And I don't know who it's going to be. Let battle commence!
Here we go.
Okay, we start off immediately with a tussle, and it seems to be Katie taking the advantage here. And Katie is trying to apply some kind of tension to the chest here. It's immediately reversed into some of that. One of Ellie's own doing into a hip toss.
Starting off with just some straight up wrestling, just to work themselves into the match early.
Right. Ellie's now starting to get the upper hand here. Drop kick into the shoulder here now. Remember, when we had the main event of the ladder match, it was utter carnage. So these women can throw the kitchen sink at each other, and I would expect nothing less tonight. As we see, we go for immediately for a pinfall, but I don't think it's going to be enough. As you can see, it barely gets a 1 count.
The referee was out of position, but it didn't matter anyway. Just these early stages, just trying to assert some kind of dominance.
Indeed, the pinfalls aren't really an attempt to win. They're supposed to break up the flow, shatter her confidence a bit. Almost mock saying, I could end this match any time I please.
Stomp to the gut.
I believe a quicker match would suit Ellie.
Wait,
And
oh!
responds with a brilliant bubble powerbomb like that. And stamps her. Really strong footwork from Ellie in the opening stages. And as we've seen,
as you can see, no love lost between these two. They're going for it. You know, again, we mentioned earlier, they're friends outside the ring as well, but when you've got a championship opportunity, you take it.
And Katie going for another pinfall now. Only gets a 1, as expected. And remember, both of these fighters have...
She's going up to the top rope though.
In her arsenal. You'd expect Ellie to be used to the high flying move, but no, Katie's up there first. And
misses that shot.
No one there. It goes begging, and she was knocked down to her knees, but Ellie couldn't capitalise, and she's on the outside. Sends Ellie flying down the ring, the floor.
Just calling Ellie back up.
Just letting Ellie take a breather there. Of course, it's a count of 20 as ever. Yep. So she's got just enough time to let herself come to her senses here, and she's back in now.
And Katie has
caught Katie napping there, and she's put into her face lock.
Drops her onto her arm.
Lovely scoop slam there. And I think we begin to recognize. There's the knees, there's the powerful leg again, driving a dropkick straight into the side of Katie's head. Of course, to contradict what I said earlier, I did say that the hopes of the DDR rested on Ellie. Of course, both members of this are in the DDR, so regardless, we are having a DDR champion. As we see.
Well, Katie isn't confirmed. There's been a few rumours. She's still listed as an independent. But I mean, again, they're good friends, and there is a spot available. I mean, could happen.
Yeah, from the respect, I just believed that it was to be so. But if it isn't, well, that's.
We do see pictures of them. We do see pictures of them together on social media. So I mean, it kind of 1 and 1 plus 2.
Do we do? Oh! Beautifully reversed there into a reverse DDT there, driving down the back of the head into the canvas, and no one home.
Oh, I just catch her running though. Throws her
This
over.
is a good strategy from Ellie. Let Katie do all of the movement, tire her out, and then you can leave yourself to do the big moves later. I think she learned that when fighting.
Oh no! Wait.
No.
Oh my god!
On the middle rope.
What? Oh my god!
Dumps her on her face.
Cover.
Go for a pin now. Go for a cover, and we're going to have the first 2 count of the night between Ellie and Katie. And she is continuing now to work for the head. This is
She's going for some more extreme wear down.
indeed doing the moves that she's comfortable to do without expending too much stamina here. She knows that she has to play a long game, and she drives the shoulder, the elbow into the head again, and it is all head based now. It's typical it's typical wrestling strategy. Find a part, stick with it.
Because Katie's very sharp. She's very coherent. You knock her.
As you see.
You knock her out a little bit. She loses that concentration, and that's when you can get the advantage.
It doesn't even get a 1 count. Ellie is on fire right now. Even with being knocked down, she's still able to power out of that. And as we see, the slow wrenching of the neck.
And Katie doesn't... Wait, she's picked a post.
Had to pit one. And huge elbow drop.
At least the move was successful.
Got some amazing out on that, and is able to send on over and whip her neck again. It's everything you can do, I can do better. Now another reversal. I think it's becoming both of their favourite moves. Oh, that's some disrespect. Showing her exactly where she can kiss it. Whips the neck up.
At this point, the adrenaline's got to be flowing through both of them.
Indeed, yes. The action is switching on a knife edge now. We have more work with the knees now.
You just see that more aggression coming out of Ellie.
And as you can see, responding with just a 1 count there. And Ellie's just trying to figure out what she's got to do, because she needs a lot more from that in the tank to do it. As you can see, working the joints, trying to manipulate the shoulder again, and responds with a kick to the knee and a neck breaker there. As you can see, another slow neck wrench. This works well for Katie in this position. Slow movements like this, you can conserve your energy. What was that flip? Her lights are out. This could be it. This could be it. No.
Just like a split second C4. But still only gets a 2.
Some amazing power there. And not only was the force of the slam, the spin there must have given her some kind of... Does Ellie even know where she is right now? As you can see, she's going for it. Oh, Katie is going for it.
She thinks she's got it.
Go for the kick. No.
She hits that Impaler DDT.
Impaler DDT. This could be over. This could be it.
1, 2. No.
Out of 2. We were so close to her retaining.
Now Katie's getting agitated. She thought she had it. Wait, no, she was going for another one. No.
Gets
Wait.
her.
Oh.
Throws her behind her. Into another suplex, and now she just needs to. This is smart from Ellie. She needs to use those ropes to maintain stamina.
Gets Kate back up straight
Goes
up.
into another
big suplex.
One could argue we're in suplex city tonight. And goes for the
Wait.
drop kick. Crucifix. As you can see, the quick change in movement from Ellie has been counteracted there by Katie.
And she's going for a stretch submission.
That's the thing, they know each other. They know exactly what the other person's thinking, and that's why I've seen so much reversals occurring in this match so far. And that's another time that Ellie's going to go up top now. Are we going to see
another suplex?
Yes,
oh, Jesus.
Throws her very far. And
goes
we're
to the
going
count.
for the pin. We could have a new champion here.
2.
It's 2.
No. So close.
And again, the drop kick goes begging, and she
Lufres press.
And gives her a couple of punches to the face for good measure.
And a spring. Oh my God!
Springboard 450 splash.
That's got to be it.
I think no. Is this it?
No.
Wow. And yes.
How much more does Katie have to throw out to be?
Whatever she's doing, Ellie's got an answer for it. Ellie has caught her. She's caught her. She's going for the hip attack. Hit.
Oh no! Oh, into the corner. But
Doesn't matter. Hits that spinning DDT.
Ellie's getting the momentum back. Katie's had to roll out to the outside.
Katie looks beyond the ropes, runs back in.
Oh wait, no.
Here. Is it another impaler?
Oh!
A second one. This could be it. Surely she can't do this. Surely.
2.
Oh my God! She's still in the fight. Ellie can still fight.
Pure resiliency from Ellie Edwards.
But this looks bad. This could end it. And Katie's gone up top with her as well. Hurricane Run.
Oh
no! She throws her.
She's got that wind-up punch ready. Oh!
Her face as well. This, if she can make this stick and bring in the comeback, we could have a new champion here. This is. You wanted a fight, you got one.
She's going for another kick to the gut.
And she throws her up now.
She just needs one more big manoeuvre. Wait,
no. With the amount of times that has been telegraphed,
she's going for a pinfall off that.
It could be. No, that doesn't even get 2. And it's a slow, methodical drop.
Neither woman could have anything left. They're giving it their all.
She's calling for it. From the second rope.
Oh!
Kick.
Bounce on the ropes. No, misses the running elbow.
This is elbow and throws up. Another suplex. I don't know how these two are still standing.
I think she's calling for the finish.
Could she?
She could be.
She's going up top. She is going up top now. Can we see it? No, she's gone up. We're not going to see the heavenly strike.
This is drop kick. Gets her back.
Backslide.
Oh!
Backslide.
It's a pin.
Become champion.
2. No.
both of these fighters are throwing everything at each other, and again this gets telegraphed. You think at some point they would have looked, but they've been through so much.
1, 2, is that?
No, two count. It would be a shame if it were to end on something like this. And through all of that punishment, Ellie can still power through, and another
drops her down.
Legs on the rope, so she can't quite go for a pinfall attempt, but she throws her up again. Neck wrench.
Snaps her down. Goes for a headlock.
Tries and cuts off the blood circulation there, and she's going for...
She needs to keep Katie down for as long as possible. This will keep her down.
Needs to drain out. But it's not going to happen. She's up to her feet already, and it's only a matter of time before she's able to power out, which she does. Neck whips her, and now I think it's her turn to find a bit of pain. Now we got Surf. He's got the legs back and driving the knee into the stomach. She could tap now.
She is truly wrenching it.
Damaging the arms now, pulling them back. The shoulders are going to be in agony. The elbows are, but no.
No, that wasn't enough. She let it go.
A stiff
onto the ropes.
shot to the face.
Wait.
No.
Oh!
I think she's aiming for the shoulders now.
Stamped her across the throat. Is that enough? No. Still not enough.
Say what you like.
No.
And Ellie still has something left in the tank.
Wait.
She goes for a DDT.
Wait.
No. She's on the outside. She isn't, is she?
What's she going for? Oh, no. She decided not to. It's too big of a risk at this point.
And she slides out of the ring. And
couldn't get Katie in time. Comes back in.
Whips it into the corner. It looks like, yes, there she goes. Throws up.
No.
Katie is finding gaps into it.
Oh!
Driving the head into the knee. Oh, this is brutal.
Straight into the red corner.
Are we going to see? Are we going to see it? Because she tried it last time, the reverse Hurricane Rana.
Oh my god.
No, this could be worse. This
could be worse. Head!
Oh, her head is down. And she's finding it difficult to make it to her feet, but she can't quite go for it. She's up to her feet now. Are we going to have a...
Oh!
What was that?
Another one of those exploding C4s.
Good lord.
1, 2, and that's
After
it.
all of that.
Jesus
What
Christ.
a fight. We still have Katie leaving as champion. I don't know how on earth.
What a match though.
After all of that, fair play to both sides.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner and still NSFW Women's Champion, Katie Warrior Princess!
Who on earth is going to topple her? As we've seen twice now, whoever's going to do it has to pull something special out the bag.
Well, that's the end for Revengeance, folks. What an amazing show. Who knows what's coming up next? But as for the time being, we'll just call us out.
It's been a very eventful night.
Yeah. I'm Angelo Miller.
And I've been Jimmy Jackson.
And we'll see you on the next road to wherever we're going.
Thank you very much and good night.
Bye.